And now, ladies and gentlemen, because Twitch needs extra space for their ads, we open with some yodeling. Hello, Maze people. Hey, look, we just want to say thanks to everyone out there who's been enjoying this show, who's been donating to our Maze Fund at paypal.me/OneManMurderMaze, and most importantly, the people who've been telling their friends, because word of mouth is the biggest way we're going to get this out there. So we hope you enjoy this next episode, and also, yes, I will be posting the cocktail recipes. You drunks. Enjoy! So are you ready or are you not ready?
Oh, I'm always ready. Like, even when I'm not ready, then I'm ready.
So that's a yes.
I don't know.
Tell me why, I'm still stuck in this place. All the violence, it's just a one-man murder maze. I reappraise my ways, but my favorite place in a blazing haze. And I'll end my days in this one-man murder maze. Let me rephrase. These are the days in a one-man murder maze. Man, murder maze, man, murder maze.
Oh, the thing is done.
Yeah.
Whew.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to what?
Oh, One Man Murder Maze.
One Man Murder Maze, the only surrealistic comedy D&D podcast featuring only two people and one of whom has braces. And
Right.
I think I feel fairly confident in making that assertion, and that's not going to be contradicted by...
there might be somebody, like, out there in the world with braces.
Surrealistic comedy, two players, and braces.
Sure.
All four of those things.
Like, a polar bear.
Okay.
Who just found some Twitch equipment to hook up to Twitch.
And he's got a penguin friend that he's doing,
Sure, yeah, he's with a penguin.
Yeah.
And the penguin has braces.
Okay.
He just stole some guy's teeth from the last expedition.
All right. Well, polar bears are in the North Pole and penguins are in the South Pole. So we don't have to worry.
One of them traveled.
All right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So
how come in all those cartoons and movies they have penguins and polar bears together?
Because they're more than real. A cartoon is more real than real. And that's why. And our reality is just a pale shadow of how things really are with penguins and polar bears. But that's the truth. That's
what my pappy used to tell me just before he'd drive a nail through his thumb.
And how? He was a wise man and in a lot of pain. So, and for those of you uninitiated, go back and watch the old episodes. But so for those of you who are initiated, come on, man. Let's. Last week, Horkhauser, who is currently lost in the murder maze, trying to deliver his plates to the restaurant inside the murder maze, so we can buy his indentured servitude off just a little bit. Discovered, of course, that the maze is actually it is where all of the unconscious id dreams of the world have been trapped because the world is dreaming, and that's why it's so weird and horrible and scary.
Freaky deaky, I would call it.
Okay, and so he fell into this. He found this floating bottle with an island in it. And he, as he was trying on, and he fell inside the bottle, opened the bottle up, got sucked inside on this island lagoon, and there was a forest. In one direction, the sign said this was the forest of death and mayhem, basically. And
the forest of the weird wood of look that up again.
Death and mayhem, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that.
All right. And in the other direction was the city of cowards. Which he is in now, and he's trying to find his way out because he has to get out of the bottle to deliver his maze. He delivers his plate to the maze, and nobody in this town. They've been there for 20 years. No one's escaped from the bottle. There's a ham-omancer wizard who conjures ham, and also apparently writes terrible novels and has taken over the bookstore so it'd sell nothing but his books. And Horkhauser tried to get his attention. Maybe he knows how to get out of the bottle. No such luck. And then he talks to a giant mutton troll in the inn who said, oh, yeah, I got into this place by accident because I was in my spa. He works at a spa. He's a masseur. He's licensed or not. I don't know. Goes in. Said, I opened a closet and there was a
licensed to chill. That's his thing. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yes. So he said, I opened a closet and there was a big fey landscape that was beautiful with, and I had this bottle and I drank it and he wished that all these annoying clients were gone, and then it just sucked the whole town into the bottle. So I went to the spa with the mutton troll in tow. Went to a couple of rooms, saw a couple of men old men fighting in a hot tub for some reason. Didn't stay to find out. But then found the gateway to the fairy village, fairy land, oasis. Open it up. Fairy glades in there. It's got pigs standing upright carrying towels. And the mutton troll follows me in and just sits down in this hot spring and beckoned Horkhauser to join him. Or maybe he didn't. Did he?
Well, he just sort of like, he was sort of like happy to be back. Like he was reliving a very old memory.
Okay.
And, he made room for you. Not so much as beckon, but just sort of like, like if you want to hang out.
Okay. All right. So I may have misjudged him previously when I thought maybe there was something a little bit, untoward going on.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
No, he seems on the
I
up
don't
and up.
want to. Okay. Because, I get a little.
Right.
I don't want to.
Again, a mutton troll for new listeners is a cross between a Totoro-looking creature and Sweetums from the Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
And trivia fact, they're born from sheep, and usually all male.
Against the sheep's will?
No. Their family are all sheep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a mutton troll,
That's cool.
every fifth ewe born is a mutton troll.
Oh,
With
that's
sheep,
cool.
with the mutton sheep.
Oh.
Yeah. And so mutton trolls have family who are all sheep.
Oh. What do you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So this is where we left Horkhauser, correct?
Yeah.
I should tell people what I'm drinking because I drink something different every time.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Play your
stopped
bongos.
keeping track of what I've been drinking, so I hope I'm not repeating myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm not repeating myself on this one. Okay. This is the Hemingway. Hang on. Bongos. You can hear them faintly in the background. This is the Hemingway daiquiri, not like a regular daiquiri, which is just the rum, lime juice, and simple syrup. The Hemingway daiquiri is named after Ernest Hemingway, who had his own particular brand of daiquiri that he liked when he lived in Havana, in Cuba, and slowly drank himself to death. This is 2 ounces of white rum, a 1/4 ounce of maraschino liqueur, 3/4 ounce of grapefruit juice, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. I'm supposed to garnish it with a lime wedge. I don't have any limes. If I go to the store to buy some, I could get the coronavirus. So I'm just going to drink it as is. And it's nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of a lime, you could substitute that with some pepperoni.
You can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I know about alcohol.
Many people do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just put a little pepperoni
I'm going to take a
on
sip
the
of
side
water.
Is that your little water cup mug? That's
my little
is
water
that
cup.
Moomin on it? Is that...
That's moving on it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And this is my coffee mug.
It matches your shirt. Oh my god. For those of you listening and not watching our videos, that coffee mug is the exact same polka dots as Ricky's shirt.
Right. That's my camouflage.
Right.
In case I ever land on a planet that says all polka dots, I'm set.
Yeah, and they'll never find your coffee.
Yeah, I'm like Predator for polka dots.
Yeah. Just don't run into polka dot Schwarzenegger.
Ooh. I
Arnold
hope he doesn't run into me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
So
Hope he doesn't run into me.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I haven't had like at least 2 hours sleep,
Yeah.
I start thinking about dots. I see them all over the place. I just took my migraine medicine, so this is gonna be a fun episode.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to it then. If I recall, I'm in a fey glade in a closet in a spa, and
like you are.
and there's a hot tub, and there's a hot thing right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you do? What do you do, Horkhauser?
Well, Horkhauser's going to see if he can talk to the pigs. Says, "Hey, hey, pigs. Do you speak common?" No.
They just make little happy sounds that you like.
Oh.
Pwee!
Oh, you're all
one
so
of them's,
adorable.
One of them's patting the water like.
Oh, all right.
Some of them are doing little kick dances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Horkhauser he'll leave his gear on the side there, and he's not taking his pants off though, because he's shy. He doesn't want to, and he'll slide into the hot water.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And nothing weird happens. Like there's no magical thing that happens to.
What
are you doing there? Is that more migraine medicine?
I just realized I haven't taken any of my pills today.
Oh well.
So
let's talk our listeners through that one.
Yeah. So I have arrhythmia, and I forgot to take my pills. So let's see if I live through this episode.
Oh well, if you die, I'm gonna feel really bad.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
All right. Well.
That's what that little alarm was. It's like, hey, take them or you're dead.
Oh well, you're not dead so far. That's a good sign.
Right.
Let's keep going. See if we can make this work. No dead. No death. No dying tonight.
Sorry to do that on camera, folks.
Yep. Oh, little
Usually
things
I'm
we
better
learn.
aware of time.
Whoa. Okay. Time jump. And
So you look over, you see a pig take its pills.
Nice. Okay. And
what does Horkhauser do?
As he's settling into the water and the pigs come, he looks around and he says, I ask Spobo, the mutton troll, so this is where you were when you got the bottle that sucked the whole island in, huh?
Yeah, I was just sitting in here. I was relaxing, and it wasn't the pigs though. There were some little like fairy creatures and stuff, like looked more like branches. But it was all cool, it was all mellow, and I was just thinking about how I wish I was someplace else. And I found this wine bottle, and I don't really drink, but I'm holding it, and I make this wish, and then suddenly the whole town is inside the bottle.
Wow.
So as he's saying this, some pigs come up with some like a little bath bombs tossed in there.
Oh.
So you get all fuzzy. And one of them has a little rubber ducky. Just lays the rubber ducky in there with you.
I pick up the rubber ducky and I squeak it. Squeak.
Squeaking the rubber ducky, you get a little tingle going through you. And it almost feels like this is like some special, like a warmth goes through you. And you feel like yourself healing. Like you took a lot of damage earlier.
Yeah.
And it feels like you've gained back at least 10 hit points.
Oh, wow.
It's what it feels like. Like if you could count how many hit points you got back.
Yeah.
And it feels like your face is straightened up from all that damage you took.
Huh.
Yeah.
10 hit points back. Huh?
10 hit points, yeah.
Oh, wow. And my face is okay.
Yeah. And, you just get into a real relaxed mode. And what does Horkhauser start thinking about?
He starts thinking about his freedom and maybe back his small town, and was the girl he used to know, when he was younger, back in his small village of before he went to Druid school, and he always kind of hoped he'd go back there. Her name was Jade.
Jade? Okay.
Yeah, Jade, and I think she was either a washerwoman. No, wait a minute. That's an old bent hag, right? I think she was a milkmaid with aspirations to go to wizard school, and then circumstances got bad. He'd always sort of hoped that maybe he'd go, and circumstances got bad, and he ended up becoming an indentured druid, and always wondered if he could go back.
Sure, and it's hard being a milkmaid in a place where there's like more than one kind of milk.
Yeah. So
she was overworked, as far as we know.
Yeah.
She tried to make time for Horkhauser, but she's got her backpack full of bottles of cow, goat, soy, almond,
Oat. Yeah.
oat, all
Chocolate.
Of it.
She milks
dragon.
chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know dragons could lactate, did you?
Yeah, but she would come by the house, and Horkhauser,
Yeah.
hey, and that's, he was still young. He was living with his parents.
Yeah.
And she would stop by, and he'd try to make a little conversation, and they'd have little
Right.
talks, and occasionally he'd make an excuse to meet her after work outside the multi-milk dairy, and
Yeah. Yeah, so you're thinking
walk her
about
to
this.
the inn. Yeah.
You're thinking about this thought, and then suddenly next to you, a pig walks up with a fresh glass bottle of milk.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, pig.
Yeah.
Um.
Whee!
Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drink the milk out of this magic the pig milk.
Right. Yeah, the pig milk.
The pig provided milk.
It does have a kind of a handy flavor. It seems all right. Yeah.
Okay.
But you drink this down, and it feels like you could like, I don't want to say ask for something to happen,
Mm-hmm.
like a wish or something,
Right.
but it feels kind of like you have a lot of power right now.
Wow. Well, I'd say I wish I could get myself and this whole town out of this bottle it's stuck in.
Uh-huh.
They're the whole
Okay.
island. That
Yeah.
would be great.
You feel when you think of that,
Yeah.
you hear a little like ping in your head, and it doesn't look like Spobo the mutton troll has heard anything. He's sort of sitting there chilling,
Okay.
but you definitely heard like a little ping sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna set the bottle down.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no. I'll put the bottle, and I'm gonna get out of the hot tub.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll just relax a little bit more. It seems so nice in here. I'll
Sure.
wait till I've had the good time. Until I feel it's time to get up. Story time is not the same as his character's time. So if
Yeah.
I'm there an hour, I can just say I'm there an hour in the audience.
Sure. Yeah.
So we get out, and I get out, and I toss the pigs a gold piece. Yeah.
Little kick dance.
Yay! And I'm gonna go outside. Gonna put my clothes back on. I say, Spobo, I'm gonna go for a walk. You keep
Okay.
chilling.
You're putting all your gear together.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your clothes and your boots, and you got your scimitar. You've got your backpacks and stuff. But you also have that pig wand, that you found before, and it was out of charges before. But now you see on the star end of the pig wand, it's got 10 charges.
My wand of too many pigs is charged to 10 charges.
10 charges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you see the strangest thing when you're putting all this gear together. Before you pick up the wand, you see that the reason why it's charged is because a pig, one of those green pigs, has fed the wand a bunch of cornmeal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just stuffing it into the toy pig end of this wand.
Wow, this is the best spa place ever.
Yeah, they really got it going.
No, they really do. Is this the equivalent of a short rest or a long rest? Do my spells come back or?
You don't feel like your spells haven't come back.
Okay.
We could give you a short rest though.
Okay.
I think it is long enough for a short rest.
All right.
So whatever you get back on a short rest, you got here.
All right. I got to figure out short rest. There we go. Short rest.
Yeah.
Take short rest.
Short rest, it's the best. Not the best, but almost the best. Short rest.
It's the best. Get a little thing off your chest. Take that short rest. Go to west till you find a thing in your vest. Okay, that's the song. That's available on Bandcamp now.
Short rest is the best. Find a thing in your vest. Then you meet Adam West. Short rest.
Bam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. That's the song.
Bitchin'. All right,
Yeah.
we get all right. Get up, and I go outside, and I go outside, and I
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you exit through the closet.
Yep.
Spobo comes with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard for him to stuff himself through there, but he gets through because he's almost like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's huge. And when you guys close the cabinet, he turns around, he opens it again, and now it's just a regular cabinet again. It's got towels in there and everything.
Weird.
So, whoa.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's been 20 years, but it's totally worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. And then, as you're exiting the facilities, he's waving you goodbye.
Yep.
And you hear down the street, "Where is he? Where is this fella Horkhauser?"
Uh-oh.
And you see at the end of the street,
Mm-hmm.
a short man, humanoid,
Mm-hmm.
wearing a sort of Colonel Sanders style suit and tie, all white.
Weird, because in the Dungeons and Dragons universe, there are no suits and ties, so it's intriguing.
Well,
yeah.
It's that style. You've got a lapel vest type of thing. You've got a more of a maybe a cravat than a tie.
Okay.
But it's definitely a nobleman's outfit. But the strangest thing about this man is that he has the biggest head you have ever seen in your life. He looks like one of those James Tenial drawings from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, geez.
Short, stocky person, and the head the size of the shoulders.
Yeah.
And he has what looks like this universe's version of a top hat on, and he's all in sort of gray and white. And you recognize this as the man who had poked his head out over the tower.
This is the Hamomancer. Yeah, this is Clive.
This may be the Hamomancer. And
Cliver
the town
Flea.
is sort of gathered around him, and they're pointing at you. I was like, hey, and one of the fire brigade guys, Swill, he points. He goes, he's down there. He's like, aha! So he comes storming up to you.
Yeah.
And he's very short, but even though he's an elf, and he has pointy ears, but he's got these strange features. Elves don't usually look like this. He looks up at you and says, You wrote in the registry that you're looking for the restaurant. I just read it.
Yes, I wrote that.
What makes you think you could find the restaurant?
I don't think I can find anything. It's just my job. I don't even want to find the restaurant, but I have to, because if I don't, I'm a slave for the rest of my life, and not only that, but everyone in my hometown is going to succumb to this horrible, wasting, phage thing that, will be really bad for a lot of people. So it's not like it was my idea, but now I'm the one standing between them and disaster. Do you have a problem with that?
He stands, his hands on his hips, wipes his nose. Oh! Ow.
Too much wall.
Right.
There you go. A little more. You're at a phase. You're way to one side of the frame, and my head is gonna. Wah! Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Ricky dropped the camera for those of you listening at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he goes to wipe his nose and knocks over the camera.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah.
You weren't expecting that. This is Magic Land, though.
No, freaky. Yeah. Very freaky. Yeah.
So he stares up, he goes, very well. And then he turns and he faces the gathered people around him and says, see this? These are the words of a brave man. None of you is brave. And he looks at you and goes, come with me.
I'd say the woman who runs that inn, she's pretty brave. She killed a lot of things.
And then,
all right, I come with him.
Yeah. And then he marches over to the ham mill.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like you do. This time the doors open automatically as he approaches them magically. Nothing rejects him entering.
Thanks.
Yeah. And as soon as you enter, the doors automatically close behind you. And you see a wooden staircase, beautiful open Victorians almost interior. And he leads you down a hallway into what looks like a study. And he sits behind a very nice desk with red and gold plushy stuff. And sits behind this desk and says, have a seat, Horkhauser.
I say, okay, I will.
Yeah.
If you Insist.
Brave, man, are we?
No, just annoyed.
Oh, that's close enough.
Okay.
So, you're looking for the restaurant. Why?
I have to deliver a plate with legs. Yeah.
Let's see it.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, see it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, you know. You want to know why I'm not showing it to you?
What?
You didn't say please.
Oh well. Please.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
I take it back.
No, I see it. Nope. Back in the bag. It's in the bag now. Yeah. I saw it. I looked into it. I saw it in the bag. But would you like to see it?
I saw it a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
think
Describe
you
it. Just describe what you saw then. Yeah.
It's yellow.
No.
All
All right.
right. Show me that.
All right. I give him the plate.
All right. He's all. Interesting.
Is it?
What are these little feet for?
Damned if I know. I mean, what kind of idiot puts feet on a plate?
He tries tickling one of the feet. Which you noticed before, they're like little like dragon claw.
Yeah.
He tickles one of them, and one of the feet actually does a little kick.
Cool.
He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the restaurant. All right, put it away.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
put it away. You want to take it back? You're free to. It might be fun. You want to take it back?
I came in here 20 years ago with Busby Burby. All right?
Yeah.
I was his top guy for anything that had to do with I forgot my job.
Ham?
No. Ham came later.
Dancing?
Oh, yeah.
Were you a dancer?
No, I wasn't.
You have a big head. Was it something with hats? Like a hat act?
Oh. I was in booking. I was a booking agent. Anyways, I would book people because I knew how to scry. I knew how to read minds. I got all that kind of stuff going on behind this brain. So I can, I know what's going on in the real world.
Yeah.
I know what's happening everywhere. But I can't scry outside this bottle. And when I found my way into this bottle, I found that I could still communicate with the outside world. And then I realized I never wanted to be a booking agent anyways. What do I need a Busby for? I wanted to be a writer. And now look at me. I've got fans, 150 of them here in this town.
Yeah.
I've got everything I need as a writer, right? But even though I'm super famous and well off here, I kind of wish sometimes I could expand a little bit.
I hear you.
Now I have.
You just sometimes, no matter how big the pond is, right? Even if you're the biggest fish in a big pond, a man like you is always looking for that pond that's just a little bigger. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get me. You get me. You're right.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything's back. He's going. He's going.
I like to think, by the way, that on his desk he's got just like a bowl where where in most places would have say mints or individually wrapped chocolates, and his is full of little pieces of ham.
Oh, sure, yeah, little hams.
Yeah. So I'm
but
gonna reach.
The nice thing about them is they have been wrapped.
Oh, delightful. Yeah, I'm just gonna help myself to a little piece of ham while he's thinking. Yeah.
So, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am working on a spell to get us out of here.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long it's gonna take, and I'm an elf. I'm gonna live a long time.
You are.
Humans live a long time too, but not as long as elves. So, chances are that some of the people here won't be alive still by the time I figure the spell out.
Yeah.
So, They might get a little agitated by that, so chances are I'll be murdered, and nobody will know of my legacy outside of this bottle.
Well, what about your books?
Well, they could just sit here in this town. Everybody's dead, and nobody know all my great works. Who's gonna be out there to know that I once wrote a book about how much lint collects in all the tiny pockets?
How much?
Well, I'll tell you, as much as a clown knows. And then you realize when he says that all of his books, every single one of them, have a clown as a character, as a main character. There's a clown in all of them. And then you look around his study and you notice there are clown paintings everywhere in this study.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't say that. I mean,
yeah.
I tried actually to hide the expression that like keep my face from showing what I'm really feeling, which is the sweet mother of Christ. What kind of a world do we live in?
Yeah,
this man's insane.
And his shelves are like filled with more books than you saw in that
right.
bookstore.
I should
Like,
murder him right now before his power grows and this plague spreads.
Well, you could.
This
is D&D. You can do what you want here. All power is yours to have.
Yeah. I'm not going to murder him just yet, though.
All right.
He's probably more powerful than me and would hurt me.
Good. You never know. Yeah, it's Dungeons and Dragons.
On the other hand, maybe all of his spells are ham-based, and so he'd like cast ham bolt at me or something, and just this big, strip of bacon would shoot out of his fingers and just kind of get me greasy. It wouldn't really hurt. You never know. Yeah. Well, I say
he's also a school of divination wizard, so that's mostly figuring stuff out from a distance.
He's not a combat wizard.
You don't know a lot of divination guys being combat.
Okay. So, there's part of me.
There are some things that can hurt you.
There's part of me right now at this moment that was really considering the idea of just murdering him and taking over the town and just making it mine.
It would be your town.
It would be my town, except two things. One is that I don't want a town. I really don't. Right. And two, who would make the ham? Not me. I don't know how to make ham.
Right.
And
how is he making the ham if he's just a divination wizard? There's no ham spell.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got no power. Maybe his power comes from some ham artifact he found.
From his heart.
Oh, well, I don't have a heart.
The ham is in the heart.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, look, Mr. Cliver Flea, Mr. Cliver Flea. And I don't check my notes before I say that. I say, look, Mr. Cliver Flea, I have to get out of here. And I will get out of here.
Sure.
And if I get out of here, not if, but when, you give me a collection of your books, I can take them to the finest literary merchants back in civilization, and they will know. They will lay eyes on these books and just know what an insightful clown author you are. And I think there's no one else in this, in all of the 12 continents who has your panache with a clown tail.
That is the reason I brought you in here, buddy. The second I realized, when I read that you were going to the restaurant, when I looked at that registry book and I saw the words, the restaurant, I knew I was looking at a brave man. And there's no brave souls here. And I need a brave man to do what needs to be done.
I am that brave man.
I could give you my books.
Okay.
And you take them with you.
Okay.
And you make sure they get published. And I've got divination spells like you wouldn't believe. So I will know if you don't succeed.
I promise.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
I can't get you out of this bottle. But I know somebody who can. I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think they can at least get you to the restaurant. And after that, who knows what happens.
Right, but is the restaurant outside of the bottle?
Restaurant is outside of the bottle, so that kind of makes the point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, here's the deal.
All right.
You do me this favor. You make a promise. You swear that you find a publisher for my books on the outside world.
Yeah.
And I'll get you to that restaurant.
You'll actually get me to the restaurant. You won't just like.
I will give you the means to get yourself to the restaurant.
Intriguing. Now, I'm asking myself in my head, I'm not saying this out loud, there is no one on earth going to publish these books, right?
No. As far as you can't think of anyone.
I mean, these books are terrible.
They're terrible in a way that is kind of Ed Wood meets Morrissey's autobiography.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've entered some very strange territory there.
Yeah, very specific.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. But I say to him, I just need to know something though. Are you flexible on the titles? If the people, because sometimes publishers, they've got their own ideas about marketing. That's all I'm saying.
See, this is what I mean. I start to give myself, and the world already wants changes.
It's not up to me, man. Look, I tell you what, I'll take your books, and I will go to every publisher I can, which isn't any, I say to myself. And if they say, can we change the titles? I'll say, I don't think so.
Just so you know, I can always scry on you to find out if you're doing it.
Yeah. And
no matter where you are in the world,
mm-hmm.
I can scry on you.
But you can't scry out of this bottle, you just told me.
I can. That's the thing. I can scry on it, but I can't talk to anybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I may have just revealed too much. Anyway, so, yeah.
You have my word as I
have other powers.
As a Rosicrucian. What? Like what? Ham?
I'm not going to tell you. I give all my cards out.
I don't know. I mean, if I had powers, if I said like I can fart fire out of my nostrils, like that, I'd want people to know that. They'd be intimidated.
Oh, hold on a second. He starts writing down notes. You see a title, the fart of fire by Cliver Flea.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I would read that book.
So here's the thing. Let me show you something here.
Okay.
So you deliver my books out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Find publishers for them.
Yeah.
And I will make sure you can get to, give you the means that you can make sure yourself you can get to that restaurant.
You're walking back on a promise already, man.
I don't want to promise you what I can't promise. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
And then he goes over to his shelf. And you see, sitting on the shelf is a drum. The kind that is usually carried into a battle. Mm-hmm. Has a strap on it. Mm-hmm. The drumsticks are missing.
Okay.
But there is the drum. It's red and white with a white, drummy thing. Mm-hmm. And you can tell already that this is a special drum. It's immaculate.
Oh yeah.
It has some strange writing and runic writing going along the silver parts of the metal parts.
Okay.
And he lays that on the desk. He's all, this belongs to a fella who currently lives on the other side of the Weirdwood.
Oh, okay.
All right. Nobody can get it to him on account of what lives in there.
What? Oh,
but
yeah. I've met them.
Yeah. I figure a brave man might be able to get this drum to the other side. And once you do, I'm pretty sure that Grimtankerous is his name.
Hang on, let me write that down. Grimtankerous.
Grimtankerous will take you where you need to go.
So if I were to deliver this drum to Grimtankerous.
It's providing you survive the forest.
And all right. Well, I'm going to need to take all of your books. I mean, a copy of each of them.
I have copies.
All right.
I will give you my best books.
Do you have
and
Okay.
He goes over to his shelf.
Uh-huh.
And it's just a massive shelf. And he has a bag of holding.
All right, good.
Open already.
Okay.
And he's just dumping the shelf into the bag of holding. And it looks like he pops in at least 200 books.
Oh, man. Oh, God. All right. I said, well. I just want you to know.
Like, The Troll Said Yes. But then you see titles like Waxworks? Question mark. Wax works.
Are they all like? Are they all not? Are they all fiction? Like there's
Mostly fiction. There's a couple of cookbooks in there. You see,
all right.
A couple travel guides.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say so. Before I go, Cliver Flea, if I were to find a publisher who is willing to release these as a series, and say, call them like the Clown Chronicles, volumes 1 through 200, you'd be okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple that won't fit in that. The cookbooks, obviously, the travel books.
Well, from the creator of the Clown Chronicles, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
The sex guides,
I may be able to sell those first. Actually, now that I think about it,
that's good. That's good. Yeah,
that's actually probably those may be the easiest to sell. Just
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I've got a lot of knowledge to impart. Let me tell you, a lot of knowledge.
I'm sure. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe, tell you what, why don't I, I'll rest up at the inn, and first thing in the morning, we'll take this, I'll take the drum, we'll head out. How about that?
All right. We got a deal. And he stands up to his full height, which reaches about your belly, spits in his hand, and then looks at it and gets disgusted, and he wipes it off and goes over to the sink. Yeah. And he washes his hands and comes back and he shakes your hand.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And he gives you the directions. He says, go this way through the woods and take the drum. And okay.
Yes, he does give you he doesn't give you a map so much as he gives you verbal directions.
Okay.
That says basically go into the forest, head straight ahead, follow the path. It says there will be 3 exits before the final exit. Don't take any of those other exits. Don't get turned around and go out one of the exits you've already passed by mistake.
Okay.
It says walk quietly. Not to disturb the dim Nothics in there.
Okay.
They're called dim Nothics because usually Nothics are very smart. These ones are very stupid.
All right.
But here's the thing. This is very important about Nothics. The ones that live in the forest, we've never seen like their boss. We know they've got a boss Nothic in there, but the ones that are sort of like the drones that hang out, they're all aberrations. They come from other planes of existence, terrible things. They're all what you would call not Mimsian magic, but the other stuff, the bad stuff that comes from outside our world. In any case, yeah. So when they blast you, they deform you. Because they're kind of deforming you into one of them. Though it can kill you, too.
I don't like where this is going.
But the thing is...
Yeah?
The more they mutilate you, the more they kind of lay off you, because you start to look like one of them.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So as you get, effed up in there, sure, you're near to death, but they're also kind of not killing you as hard anymore. So there's a good balance point in there where you may not die.
Okay.
Also, you got to watch out for the giant wasps.
What?
The giant wasps.
How giant?
Well, they're pretty big. They're like this. Holds out his hands. Foot across.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Those aren't... see, the Nothics, they came with us because those were a problem. Well, they came not with me. I came in here later, but they came with this town. This town originally had a problem with Nothics hanging out in their forest outside the town. Mm-hmm. Apparently, when the town came, they took the whole forest with them.
Not cool.
Not cool. That's what I'm saying. But the wasps, those are the property of Mata Mata, the old Grovekin mystical id.
Write this down.
That runs this whole maze. These dreams are managed by that guy. You may have seen his face carved into some things in this maze. It's a big old grinning creature with horns, little tiny eyes.
All right.
So those are his.
Huh.
anything wasp-like, bee-like, Bompacy in any way, those are his creatures.
Okay.
Now, on the other side of it, there's my old boss, Busby Burby. He's
Yeah.
somewhere in this maze, too.
Oh,
Right.
really? Okay, I thought he
Yeah.
was dead.
Well, they say he's dead, but like I said, I've got clairvoyant powers.
I see.
And I don't think he's dead. For one thing, we have some stories of people who encountered tiny Jabberwocks.
You don't say.
Yeah. And he liked Jabberwocks are terrible things, but he liked making them. He had a way of like multiplying them,
Mm-hmm.
setting them out. So if you see any of those guys around, it might mean that Busby's still out there.
Interesting.
So I don't think there's any of them in the forest, though, because they couldn't get into the bottle. But there's definitely some wasp sightings in there.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, go into the forest, be real quiet, and then get out the other side.
You took a lot of words to say that, but
Yeah.
I like your style.
Yeah. I just want to make sure my books get out there. I
Oh,
can't have
they
you
will.
delivering my books if you're dead.
Yeah. Actually, do you have any artifacts, any weapons you might be able to give me to help help with that? If you do, that's great. If you don't, hey, fine. I'm a professional. That's fine.
I could give you this. And then he goes over to a shelf,
Uh-huh.
and he hands you a bottle.
Yeah.
It's got a little like picture of a cat on the side of it, and says, "This is a bottle of cat's life."
Ooh.
It's a kind of a healing spell that is specifically designed to work with one person. It heals one person.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need some of your blood.
Sure. Look,
Yeah.
you're not the first blood. This is not the first blood I've lost here.
Yeah. So
Well,
he
what's it
goes over
called?
and
What's
takes
it called? Cat lives. I'm making notes.
Cat's life. Yeah, I will send you the paperwork on that.
All right.
So a bottle of cat's life he gives you.
Okay.
So he holds out a little pin to prick your finger, and he does that. You take 20 points of damage. No, just kidding.
Hey! Ow!
Yeah, this is a super bad pin.
What a dick pin that is.
This really sticks it in.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
He then holds the cork of the bottle open, and then puts it over your finger,
Okay.
and you drip it in.
Yep.
Yeah. And the color changes from a purplish to a more dark purple.
Okay.
He corks it back, and he hands it to you. I suggest you read up on what exactly this stuff does. It's pretty potent.
Okay.
And then he's going to text you a file right now.
I'm good. Wait a minute. Who's my carrier? All right. Did someone just text me a file?
Oh, I'm going to.
All right. Should I read it? Read it for our good audience out there.
Sure. Let me just find it real quick. I should have had it prepared sooner.
You know,
didn't.
I could take this opportunity to tell yet another fake story about Gary Gygax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I believe them though. I believe them in my heart.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to tell a totally real story about Gary Gygax. Ever tell you about the time Gary Gygax got into a slapping fight?
With who?
At a square dance?
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me tell you, not something most people have heard about.
More
And
like a mow-down than a hoe-down.
Here's the thing. Yeah. True. Wait, it gets better. So he's at a hoedown, right? And honestly, because it's Gary Gygax, he's tearing it up. I mean, it's square dancing. It's hoeing down. He's really hoeing down, right? You gotta hoe.
Yeah.
You gotta hoe up before you hoe down.
That's
So
what my pappy always said.
Yep. So and who should he, as he's tearing and getting a lot of attention, clearly maybe attracting the ire of some of the people nearby, and he happens. No, worse.
Oh.
Steve McQueen.
Whoa.
He bumps right into Steve McQueen.
Yeah. He's dead.
Scuffs his boots. Well, he
This
wasn't
is when he was alive.
He wasn't dead then. Yeah. No. So's Gygax for that matter. I mean, they're both dead now. They're having a square dance in heaven. But McQueen is pissed, and apparently says something about how he paid top dollar for these boots in the finest boot merchant in Beverly Hills. Who gives a shit, right? So it's like, and that's basically what Gygax says. Like, well, look, fuck you, McQueen. I mean, that's not cool. I mean, I'm sorry, it was an accident. And Steve McQueen challenges him to a hoedown slap fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the rules of a hoedown slap fight.
How does that work?
Well, first of all, you have to slap in rhythm to the fiddler. That's number one. Okay, right. If you don't slap in rhythm to the fiddler, you risk getting a point. And number two, it really is it's last slapper standing.
Whoa.
Yeah. So they get in, and it's a battle. It's a battle. Oh, has the text come in? Oh, is the text?
I think so.
Oh, text is in. All right. So anyway, I'll talk about that later. So the text, Potion of Cat's Life. Let me read this right now.
I just realized reading this spell, he just made the spell weak. I mean, he just made the potion too weak. Like, you can use this potion, but it's not going to be at full strength because of the way he just made it.
Okay.
Which means he might not be as good as a wizard as you thought.
Oh, I didn't think he was a very good wizard at all, to tell you the truth. Okay, there's a scroll that teaches you how to make the potion. Apparently here is what it's telling me.
This is the potion itself.
All right, so let me scroll down to the potion. Usual uses. The potion costs, okay, that's how much gold it costs. 1d4 times 100 gold materials to make per 30 hit points. It requires a drop of the intended imbiber's blood. If you have precision in alchemy or herbalism, it's DC 15. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. The intended imbiber doesn't have to be at full health when they provide a blood. Good to know. But they cannot be diseased or poisoned. Even in their heart. The potion heals the intended imbiber the exact number of hit points they were at when they gave their blood sample.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The potion will heal proportionately to match the percentage or amount drank. For example, if the imbiber drinks 100% of the potion, it will heal 100% of the number of hit points they were at when provided the blood sample. But if the imbiber drinks only 10% of the potion, they heal 10%. I get it. So you can parcel it out.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant thing. If the intended imbiber was wounded when they provide a blood sample, they will only heal to match the hit points they were at when they gave blood. So I have a question.
Because you're not at full hit points right now.
Right, but it says the number of hit points, right? So I am at like 26 hit points.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's 26 hit points worth of healing in there? And that, so if I'm at 28 hit points and I want to get to 30, I can use some. I can heal above 26, but the maximum total in there is only 26.
No, it means it'll restore you to whatever you were at when you took this. So 26 is what you'll get.
Oh, what if I'm like at 28? I will get nothing?
You probably shouldn't take it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's some unusual uses, but I'm going to wait on the unusual uses. We'll save those. Buy the book. So, all right. I thank him. I say, believe me, the world will know just how good these books are.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Oh, I'm going to write that down. That's a good catchphrase.
Okay, good. I leave. As I'm walking out, I try not to go, oh, motherfucker. What an asshole. So, Horkhauser walks out, keeps that to himself. Really, hang on. See if I can manage to keep that to myself. No, I can't. Just the moment he's out the door, he's like, oh, God. Okay. Okay. Behind me. I've dealt with worse. Right. Walks down. So, I'm going to spend the night at the inn to heal up. And then tomorrow morning, fresh and ready, we're heading out.
That's right.
Right.
Off on the march.
Right. Real quick, before I go to the inn, is the magic store still open?
There's a magic shop. There's a taxidermist shop. There's let me see. Let me on my list here real quick. There's an inn.
Yeah.
There is a magic shop. The magic shop is open.
Okay.
And it is called Trick or Be Tricked, with Orby being the guy's name.
Not going in. All right, no, I will go in. I'll go in.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You go into the shop and you see that it is run by a dwarven man, who's just sort of gray and old looking, even for a dwarf. Like he's been there for too long.
Yeah.
And you find out it's not a D&D magic shop. It's like a joke shop. There's card tricks. There's snakes in a can.
All right. All right, hang on. I know exactly what
Yeah.
I'm getting. Okay,
Right.
few things I'm getting. I'm going to stock up right now. I'm going to get at least one snakes in a can.
Sure.
I'm going to get at least one hand buzzer. Is there a hand buzzer?
Oh, absolutely. There's a hand buzzer. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm getting one disappearing ink.
Oh, yeah. There's all those things.
Okay, one more thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting one fake poo.
Oh, yeah. There's one of those too. Yeah.
Okay, is there
Do
any?
you want? Do you want the poo that is more fake or less fake?
Define less fake.
I made the less one myself.
I'll take the more fake poo.
Okay.
Okay.
Never can make these products now. I can never sell them. But that's fine. Okay.
You know what? It's just the curse of being an artist. You got to find your market, man. New custom
You're
item.
telling me.
No custom item. All right. So okay, I'm just gonna fill these out here. You know, we'll keep talking. Everyone only see the side of my face while I type these in.
Everything that you purchase is going to come to about a gold. It's expensive, but he's got no customers for a long time.
All right, and I say to him before he goes, I say, so look, hey, what do you have in here? What's your coolest thing here? What do you have here? What do I really need to see right now?
Oh, coolest thing.
Yeah.
Let me go take a look. Hold on a second. And he
Thank
goes back
you.
into his back room, and let me look because I do have a list of what he's got in the shop. Trick or be tricked. He comes back out. He's all, you know what? I usually charge a lot for this, but for you, I will sell for 1 gold. He slaps down a ticket for a free massage at the spa.
No. I think thank you. I already have one, and I leave. Yeah.
Could never sell these.
Can of snakes. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Does he have any fake beards?
Oh, do I? And he opens up his cabinet full of fake mustaches, fake beards, glasses with mustaches, glasses with fake mustaches and fake noses.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
get
giant eyebrows.
Yeah, fake nose and glasses. Yep, we're getting
Okay.
one of those. Getting one of those. Gotta
All
make sure I have everything here.
Yeah.
Fake nose and glasses.
He also has a one of those what do you call it? The ball and cup.
Oh
things.
yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
Joy buzzer. That's right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
special for you, take a look at this. And he
Yeah.
pulls out this pin, a fountain pen, sorry, and it's got a little glass section in the middle with a lady in a dress, and when he tips it over, she's naked.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I throw that in. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Sure.
You know what? I give you that for free.
I'm gonna thank you. That's awful
You're
nice.
such a good customer.
I
One
think
more gold for the beads.
I get to think I can trade that. Yeah, I get the feeling that I'm gonna be able to.
So the total then is 2 gold altogether.
Okay, 2 gold. I can handle that. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, sir. You've been. May you have a lovely day.
It is my pleasure.
All right. All right. Good. This is. I can already tell this whole thing's turning around. Everything's turning around. All right.
Yeah, you were depressed last episode.
Yeah, I was, but I have a way out. I got a plan. I'm going through the woods, and I got a fake beard, and I think everything's gonna
What
be
else
great.
would you want? Yeah.
I didn't even want that nudie pen, and now I got a nudie pen.
Right.
So
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be able to trade that for something pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know.
So as you're are you leaving the shop now? Are you leaving the shop?
Yes.
Okay.
I've spent
As-
way too long in this shop. Yeah.
As you walk out of the shop,
Mhm.
you're sort of halfway between there and the taxidermist across the street.
Mhm.
You suddenly hear, in your head, the voice of Loveless, your boss, say, "Horkhauser, this is Loveless. Respond to this message in 25 words or less if you are alive."
I say, Horkhauser is not here right now. Please leave a message.
There's a little bit of wait for a second. Have new information. Discovered data on plate. Restaurant may be more dangerous than we thought. Sorry about that.
I email back. I text back. I'm sorry. I just text back. Thank you for information. Stop. You are a dick. Stop. We'll murder you upon return. Stop.
Excellent. You are Horkhauser. We thought you were dead. Tried contacting you yesterday, but you did not appear to exist.
I text back. I do not exist. And that's it.
Have you returned the plate? What is the restaurant like?
I text back. Eat a bowl of dicks. You tell me. You told me it was more dangerous than you thought. Is PS one word or two?
Might be 2 words, yeah.
PS. Eat a bowl of dicks.
There's no reply.
Right. I wait. Can I send a message on my own, or is it just...
You'd have to have the spell send message.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. You know that the university where he's at has an orb of send message, but they usually can only send like 5 a day. So
was that 5?
And they've sent 4 so far.
Okay.
They may be holding off on that last one.
All right.
But he says that they've been trying to contact you yesterday, but it was as if you didn't exist.
Yeah, well, I was in the weird nether space inside I don't know. Oh, maybe I was in the was I in the bottle yesterday? No, it's all been one day in the bottle. Like,
yeah, just one day in the bottle.
Yeah.
You haven't slept yet.
Yeah, I've been in all kinds of weird places. So that makes
yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't exist. I don't feel like I exist.
But apparently the bottle
I feel like an asshole.
With this spell, you can only send someone a message if they're on the same plane of existence, which means the bottle is like a pocket dimension. Of your original plane of existence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is why your wizard friend could scry out of it.
I get it. Oh, I get it. Oh, interesting. So the whole thing, it's in a pocket. Oh, interesting. Very cool. Okay. Oh, wow. I did not know that. I know that now. I know that now. Okay. Doesn't help me, but cool. All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to go to the inn. Going to get a room. Before I go to bed, I'm going to I think I'm going to have maybe a ham steak with like maybe a ham salad. And
they got that for you.
Yeah, and can I get a cup of hot ham for
what? In this
beverage?
Place, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a water, like a beverage that the wizard also provides for them that seems to have kind of a briny beef water flavor.
Oh, beef
It's like
water.
a hot beef soup.
Like a consomme?
There's this British beef soup or beef tea. I can't remember what it's called. It's like...
It's not bone broth, is it?
It's almost like a bone broth, yeah.
British beef tea.
Yeah, it has like a word for it's almost like it sounds like borax or something like that, but it's not that.
Weetabix. It's Weetabix, isn't it?
Weetabix, yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Weetabix is made of beef.
Wow, and Soylent Green is people. I mean, it all comes full circle. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, curiously, is there no booze at all in this town? Because
there's booze, definitely.
Okay.
They have their own still, and they make their own really bad beer.
All right, I'll have some bad beer. You know,
Okay, it has a slight beefy flavor to it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, fine. All right, he's gonna rent the room. He's gonna get a little drunk on some beef beer. You know, if I don't know how late this thing goes,
Right.
or are people other
The
people?
room is on the house, by the way. Yeah. She's taken a
It's-
liking to you because
Uh-oh.
you're brave.
Well, that's awful kind of you,
Yeah.
Miss.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
we get drunk? Does everyone get drunk and sing songs and shit like that?
No, it looks like they stopped doing that years ago.
Good, because I hate songs.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're gonna call that. I'm not gonna flirt with the barkeep lady. Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Not going.
Before
there.
you go up to bed, though,
Yeah.
the two fire brigaders,
Mhm.
Vernal and Swill,
Mhm.
come up to you, like, we just wanted you to know, says Swill. We just want you to know that we think it's really cool what you're gonna do tomorrow, and
Oh.
we think you should have this. And
What?
they
Okay.
hand you the fire helmet.
Oh, well, thank you. That's
Yeah.
great. Thank you.
Only
I appreciate it.
Only
Yeah.
a real Infinity Brigader would go into the forest like that.
Well,
I think this is what Varel would want you to have.
you know what? I thank you. You know, I will try to do him proud. And I already deleted it out of my inventory last time, but what the hell? I'll put it back in. There we go.
Two things about the
Infinity-
helmet. It gives you +1 to your AC
Okay.
and makes you fire resistant.
Okay.
So you'll take half damage on fire.
Okay. That's cool. So my armor class is now customize my armor class, bitches. We're gonna give that a +1. 4. Okay. And it did not take. Thank you, D&D Beyond. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, a magical bonus. Okay, 1. Please work. Yay, it worked. Oh, thank you. Okay, I feel better now. Let's go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. It's time for bed. I've earned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go up. The room is half of the room is dusty and half of it is cobwebby, but you have a nice section where the bed is that's clean.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
The horse is coming, isn't it? There's a horse coming.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Gonna settle in.
All right, just as you're settling into bed,
I know it.
A green mist appears at the foot of your bed.
A green horsey mist.
A green that becomes the head of a horse.
Of course it does.
And it looks down on you imperiously.
Yeah.
It says, curse up. Let me roll my dice. See what
Oh.
it gets you at this time.
I'm cursed with incredible charisma. I'm cursed with a gift of song and the voice like velvet.
You feel a tingle in your feet.
Uh-oh.
Is what happens here. And he says, slippery shoes. And then he vanishes.
Oh no. What?
Yeah.
I check my feet. And-
It feels like you're sliding around a little bit.
oh no! Oh
It
god!
feels like you might take advantage on acrobatic and athletic rules for the next day.
Advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage on
Oh.
acrobatic and athletic rules for the next day.
Oh, for crying out loud! Is it? Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it my feet or my shoes?
Your feet, your naked feet,
All right, I'm gonna try putting some shoes on. Am I still slippery?
still feel slippery since it's a curse. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's got to be a way around this, but I don't know what it is yet. Damn it! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Find the horse and kill his family.
I'm gonna find the horse and kill his family, and then
no, he's already a ghost.
I'm gonna burn his house down, and then I'm gonna find his grave. See, all right, and I'm gonna pee on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
As
That'll
you're raging,
show
you hear
him.
this horsey laugh in the distance.
Son of a bitch. All right. Okay, so all right. I'm gonna go to bed.
Right.
Next morning, get up.
Yeah, wake up. It's a little slippy when you get out of bed for the first time, remembering what happened last night.
That horse. That accursed horse. That accursing horse. And okay, here's what I'm going to do. So, all right. Put my shoes on, gear up, getting ready to go in the forest. Go downstairs. I say to the lady at
Rita.
Rita.
Yeah.
Say, do you have any do you have like a milk bottle, anything in bottle I could buy from you?
Yeah, they're kind of precious though. How
wait
much
a
you
minute.
give for it?
Do I still have the milk bottle from yesterday when I was in the spa? I must still have that.
Yes, you do. You do
Okay.
still have that. It was in your bag of holding.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that. So never mind, thank you. You don't have any like honey or anything or tar? You want me to get some pine tar or something like that?
Don't get much call for that around here. I'm not really sure how you make it either.
Tree sap? Any tree sap?
Oh yeah, there's we go and collect tree sap from the safe part of the forest sometime. You might want to go and talk to what's that? And then somebody in the bar says, you should talk to the blacksmith. We don't have a blacksmith. He's a taxidermist now.
All right, thank you. I go to the taxidermist. I go down the street to the taxidermist.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on the door.
Okay,
Enter.
you see the name of the shop is Two Hooves or Four.
Oh, I got an idea.
And the words blacksmith are crossed out. This is taxidermist instead.
Okay, so here's what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
What I was going to do is like smash the glass bottle and like stick some like broken glass to the bottom of my shoes with pine tar with tree sap so I won't slip. I was gonna make them grip more, like a pair of cleats. But here's something else I can do instead. Does he have any shoes made of like bear paws or something with a lot of grip to them? Do you have any shoes with a lot of grip to them?
Okay, so the door opens. It's kind of early in the morning. You're saying he's open. He's like,
kind of weird. You standing outside the door, just saying all that out loud. But come on in, I guess.
So he opens the door and you see he's got lots of dogs everywhere.
All right.
Doesn't look like he's like actually hammered a shoe in a long time, but he is stuffing some more Nothic heads for the lady that owns the pub. Also, the shop is full of other animals he's killed or have died around him. There are some horses' heads mounted on the wall. There are some bear heads mounted on the walls. There's a full stuffed coyote.
I have an idea.
Now you want what now?
Well, I suddenly want two things, but okay. I have a problem. My shoes are slippery. And I either want to get some sort of cleats for them, maybe from glass and pine tar, broken glass, or if you have any shoes made from animal paws that are particularly gripping, I could use a pair of that. That's the first thing I need. Is that something you could help me with?
Well, I don't know if I could make the paw thing. It's kind of weird.
No shoes.
But I could. Let me see your shoes.
I give him my shoes.
So what kind of shoes do you have?
Regular kind.
I mean, are they boots? Are they sandals?
They're boots. They're boots.
Okay.
Yeah, they're adventurers' boots.
So he looks at these like, yeah, I could probably hammer some cleats into this.
Could you? That would be great.
Yeah, I've got some spikes over here.
All right.
Might be a little too sticky though. I don't know if you want that sort of.
Well, can they be removed?
Yeah. If you got a pair of pliers, you probably pull them out.
Can you sell me a pair of pliers?
I'll tell you what. I'll do the whole thing for you, for 2 gold. I'll give you the pliers, and I'll hammer in the cleats.
Great. And I just had a second thing. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Can you make, or do you have, a horse head mask?
I mean, I've got stuffed horse heads. You just pull the stuffing out.
Yes, I'll buy one. I'll take one.
Wow. Oh, okay.
How much?
Another 2 gold. Another 2 gold.
All right, fine. Mine.
Oh.
Take it. Put it.
All right.
Put it in the bag. I put it all in the bag.
All right. Oh,
All right.
okay.
So he spends the next like 3 hours hammering these cleats in.
I don't even know how to hammer cleats, and I know I could do it in less time than that. But all right, fine, whatever.
He's a slow man.
Apparently, yeah. That's why he's yeah.
It doesn't look like he's had work for a very long time.
It's fine. It's all fine.
He tells you some stories.
I don't want to hear them, but I nod politely.
Yeah. The reason why it's called two hooves or fours, because back when he was a blacksmith, I could never remember how many hooves a horse needed. I knew it was 2 minimum. Sometimes it was 4.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's a complicated thing.
Yeah, and then he stops every once in a while to feed his dogs, or play with them. And he goes back. But eventually, after about 3 hours, you get these cleats.
All right. Okay, put the cleats on my boots. Put the horse head in the bag.
Right.
All right. Gonna need that later.
Feels pretty good. You put the cleats on, and it feels like you got a better grip than you had before. You're not
good.
The only way you can really tell if it works is if you need to roll one of those rolls.
Yeah. Cool.
But you feel less
slippery
prone than you were before.
Well, that's good. Okay, good. All right, I'm heading out to the forest. Heading out to the evil forest.
Okay.
All right. Because something bad could happen at any moment, especially since we're an hour and 15 minutes in. Yeah.
Oh, should we cliffhang it then?
Well, let's go to the woods, see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, at the end of the town, if you go past the spa, there's another barricade.
Okay.
And the 2 fire brigaders, who are pretty much the only military or police force that this town has, they go and salute you, and they open up the barricade full of junk and doors and all this other stuff. And then you see this super dark tunnel of trees on the other side, and you hear all those little foresty night sounds, even though it's early morning. It's so dark in there.
Yeah.
You hear crickets and everything else deep in there.
Awesome.
And you are going into dim light, in the very least.
I start to go in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in.
Yeah. So
start down the path.
Let me look at my map. See where you started off from here. So you go down. You go into this tunnel of trees, and after a while you notice that these are actually steps going, like stone steps going down, about 100 steps down.
Oh, wow.
And it's it stops being trees, now becomes like cliff walls, almost like a cavern.
Interesting.
You're going through. Although the top is open.
Mm-hmm.
A caldera? Is that it? No, it's too small. It's too small for a caldera. A trench. We'll say a trench.
Okay.
My words are failing me.
Don't worry,
And
we're almost done with them.
When you get to the bottom, you see more trees, but it's more open now.
Okay.
It's very dark and plush. The canopy covers, and it's just dark in here. Not so dark that you can't see it all, but it's definitely, if you had night vision, it would help a little more.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Because I suck.
So make a stealth roll for me.
All right. I'm just gonna keep rolling this in my hand until I get bored. 18.
Oh, okay. So the first thing you see when you get down into this mossy, squishy grass, and then thank goodness it is mossy and squishy, because it's stifling your sound a little bit, is that off to in front of you there's 3 very large pine trees that go off farther into a path that leads off to the left, and another path that leads off to the right. But next to you, on your direct right, about 50 feet away, there is a small pond, or actually large pond, and you can see a single glowing eye blinking at the edge of the pond.
Oh, no.
And there's a creature there rustling around, trying to drink at the water, and then it doesn't seem to have noticed you, though, and it's one of those dim Nothics that you saw before.
I don't like those. I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna try to sneak by him. I don't want this. Yeah. And
Yeah.
by the way, if I recall correctly, the wizard said stay on the path and you go past 3 exits and then you go. And are there these things going off? Are they like exits, or is it just sort of?
Well, the one seems to be the first exit.
Okay.
And then the path goes like the exit seems to go to the right, and the path goes to the left, and makes it's about 200 feet ahead of you through some trees. You see the exit that goes off to the right, and the abrupt left through more of that canyon-like rock formation and trees goes off to the left.
All right, we're gonna stay the path, and we're not gonna get off, and we're gonna try to sneak by the one-eyed wonder worm, like that's sitting there in the thing with the place in the thing. Yeah.
Up ahead, you start to hear a commotion. Before you even make that left turn, up ahead, you start to hear what sounds like a fight of some kind.
Okay.
And then things being tossed. You hear that sound of that I-beam, that.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear the very distinct sound of insect wings.
Oh,
all
dear.
coming from that left path. Coming up ahead.
And that's the way I'm supposed to go, the left path?
That's the way you're supposed to go.
All right, I'm screw it. I'm gonna creep up that way. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Give me another stealth roll.
I don't know. Oh. 22.
Ooh. Okay. So you very quietly creep up into this area, and you see another pond. Four giant pine trees surrounding the pond. A little waterfall leaking into the pond. More of the mossy, squishy, thick grass. And in the middle of this, you see 3 of those dim Nothics, and about 5 of those giant wasps that you encountered earlier in episode 3, I think it was, or no, 4, episode 4.
Yeah.
And they are just having a big old battle. Nothics are getting stung. Wasps are getting eye lasered.
Right.
And it's a heck of a commotion. It looks like you would either actually have to wait till they go away, or let's see who wins.
Oh no!
Or go straight through the middle of it. But they haven't seen you yet.
I'm gonna go straight through the middle of it, and that's our cliffhanger. Oh my God! Horkhauser's gonna run straight through the middle of a wasp fight between Wasp and Dim Nothics, and God knows what could happen. It's gonna be horrible. Carnage everywhere.
Fall face first in that little tiny pond and drown embarrassingly.
In a very shallow amount of water because he's fallen face down. That's what could happen. What will happen? Tune in next time. Great. Yeah. Okay, hey, do you have anything you want to promote?
Oh, yes. I think we forgot to promote last time.
We did. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Because
we do it in our end credits too. Yeah, just go to my Twitter feed, Ricky at Ricky Simons. That's Ricky. No, that's wrong. Ricky at Twitter. So I do have a website that's rickysimons.com. But go if you want to see like my links to everything. I have pinned at the top of my Twitter, Ricky Simons at Twitter. Everything that goes anywhere to anything that ever was, that ever has been.
Cool.
Yeah.
My big book of, or medium-sized book of Invader Zim scripts is still out there. You can go to erictrueheart.com or search for it on Amazon or get it through BookBaby. My Twitter is at erictrueheart. Follow me. I have nothing to say, but do it. And, well, that's it. Thank you for sitting by our fireside and listening to
a little fireside chat
episode of One Man Murder Maze. We promise we will be back next time with more murder,
right?
More wasps,
maybe some more maze,
and a fistful of ham.
Aw,
yeah.
I like to think you did take a fistful of ham with you.
I did. I just didn't tell anyone.
Yeah. Oh, you scared. They can put it in your pockets.
Yeah. This has been One Man Murder Maze with Ricky Simons and Eric Trueheart. If you enjoyed the show, hey, please tip your maze masters for maze maintenance at paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Our audio podcast is available on Apple and Stitcher. Our videos are on twitch.tv/OneManMurderMaze and also on YouTube. Just search for One Man Murder Maze. Our website is guess1manmurdermaze.com.